owura yinya adwuma wa ahoma no so mra na afi no yentoa so emfa emam na owura Armstrong esa eye kasama forma onunyamfo Ken Agyapong wakaza manache papa Armstrong boko de ye pa na honorable Ken so se bibia boko e wone ho
no hoye papa oba de adawoma no hoye
ye de hu ase mehwe ye Facebook isu a video a mehwe sisi a ye bra Saturday no honorable Ken Agyapong eko University of Ghana Sports Stadium ho wotene ka mu open top and we pia free mu ana wo pagya ne nsa ewevu at the supporters no ye yesisem sign no yesisem sa na mponko di nanim abusu akọ Facebook no so na akọhwe Rainbow Radio 87.5 FM edia na inspire such an entrance
me that said me indicate here efifoni na mensa kase oninyam for Ken Agyapong eda for NPP for mobile University of Ghana for the National Delegate Conference, you know. I don't mean nothing for the massive love and supporter with the man and the crap Yura oninyam for Ken Agyapong in your massive entrance and arrival at the National Delegate Conference. Nanina at the four party for the Patriots, constituency executives, regional executives, and party for or Modonity. When is there corner at the four the other mobile support for Ken Agyapong grand entry, just like the triumphant entry of Jesus Christ to the city of Jerusalem. And that's what at the Fobebreni a plan is Boboa Yura Emano Echmi Eura grounds where ye that the Fubi a buyer a casa your horses are bet me a ride the bejao a didn't say your casa a bet me the other journey would not yet me a stadium hall you do the venue honor the conference venue hall not at the Fobebre agada almost jama almost chanting oninyam for Ken Agyapong din our venue hall to receive him onto the venue, onto the stadium. Into such an organic and impressive love. Na party for na eshim wohono edema yura. Because someone say he's the only hope for the new patriotic party to come back to pass. And what's I desire esa saya or na etre and sister wabra or so original in the car no through the open top no linear obakaya na conference I basically apart from the messages from the leaders of the party now your one item conference principally to consider some proposed amendment in some provisions of the constitution and largely not Yura oninyam for Ken Agyapong is in support of most of the changes to the amendment. So it will be a electoral college na former constituency executives. So any voting right may Yura support such changes, insertion or support as a former ministers and former members of parliament. It's me to aba. Because someone be Musanka, you were Ankasa or for Ken Agyapong, Anka Abano plan, it is that I'm going to be. Someone be no one Kase, former members of parliament, and now Omo answer more in Kavua. And I think that there are some stalwarts of the party, or more Bobra, or more sacrificing, I'm a new patriotic party, and come to be. There were a lot of changes. Honorable Ken, one major change, not. This year, not all call for science, clarity on the voting person from Tescom. I have been a Tescom president before. Now, the old until Saturday, now the practice was say one rep from a recognized tertiary institution, Tescon branch or the Baba Twaba, not and president and not secretary, but not you on Ken Agyapong was being specific, said there should be a change. You have clarity in that. If it's president, it's president. If it's the patron, it's patron. If it's the coordinator, it's coordinator. If you need that, and not say, I support change. I support change. I support the changes that have been proposed. Say, young consider with venue honor. If you need now, yeah, in Yamana, or use signal, ordinary, not ordinary, actual party for Omobeshiano honor. It is Sana, a
Enya campaign ano oya man ho se party for me bo nti monsisem de munimu no se wono no monsisem
Minia Honorable Ken is contesting to be the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. So in the first place, the Obejinebia, though the venue was not for campaign, the Obejinebia or party national no can of but basically, the reason why all the yes are any reason I'm actually said he was in support of the proposed changes. Na Omodeba Congress one say YMBA Electoral College ni namu again. I would not disagree with you to say as much as all kasa for change in the amendment and now changes he would also love that people would consider him to be the flag bearer. In any case, Minya, you can't be on your campaign our grounds His Excellency the former Vice President. And I can tell you most of the comments that have been made after the conference, me now suggested the conference was a national rally in disguise for the former Vice President of the Republic. All the people commenting, and I'm sure Rainbow, you have observed the various feedbacks after the conference. Most of the people are saying a rally in disguise, a stage program in disguise for the former Vice President. Yeah, there are reasons. First, look at the way the former Vice President entered onto the pit and went onto the stage to deliver his speech. Now, Obi Bia, I was there throughout. Obi Bia, almost friend, Bia, speaker Biano, almost the kind from Teno. So, I want people to pay attention to this. Almost the kind friend, minority leader, former chief of staff, almost the kind from me now, stage, I mean the podium, a cheaper. If you're born with no akasa. But when first the former Vice President was invited, look at his entrance, his entry onto the pitch, and then how, even after he delivered his speech, they were up around everywhere to wave at the people. It was uncalled for. It was absolutely uncalled for. And these are the things that give the impression, say, a rally for the former Vice President. In any case, National Conference, I became a constituency secretary of our party as far back as 1999. This should be about 26 years ago. National Conference. And this is the first time the national officers have organized such a program for just one person. And a campaign platform, campaign program, and the national officers of the New Patriotic Party organized His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And so we want to call on the national officers that this party belongs to all of us. This party belongs to all of us. And every decision they take, Justin Kodia, Nanabi, they should be mindful that this party, one day, every single person will be made to give an account either through election or through any other means. But obviously, nobody will disagree with me. Sir, program now course, was a rally in disguise.
But Armstrong, Dr. Bawumia, the former vice president, your immediate past flag bearer. I mean, you're not placing at certain advantageous level ahead of a person who no be contesting. The party ni BBA as a former vice president, he will have a role to play. And they say he is the only surviving former vice president. On one so na immediate past flag bearer. And party pen for Croatia, you bet me invite na mo no abekasa ahead of one more contesting. The party paraphernalia bia the picture bet me abaso as former vice president ahead of former and then contesting. That one you can't take it from him.
Obviously, I can't take it from him, sir. Oh yeah, the former vice president. Again, don't forget, we have two living former presidents on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party. His Excellency J. Kufuor is alive. His Excellency Nanado Dankwa is alive. Yeah, NPP for the year pride year say here champions of technology, champions of digitalization. I have observed conferences of other political parties across the globe. Leaders of that conference in Tunyambakra, they speak to the conference through live Zoom, through Teams by Microsoft. In Senegal, when you have former President J. Kufuor and former President Nanado all alive, you have the former Vice President. Not yet the mass speeches are, tell me who we should give the highest honor to. Tell me.
But said the former president now.
I agree with you, sir. But I'm telling you, sir, in this day and age, when technology, NPP, they are champions of digitalization, are you telling me if not we could not have organized a live Zoom for His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo to address conference? Are you saying, sir, we could not have organized Zoom or Teams, Microsoft Teams for His Excellency J. Kufuor to address conference?
Please. And come back to me pre-recorded messages from them to be played.
Yeah, even pre-recorded. And you see, even the messages they played, I don't know whether you were at the program, even the messages, the supposed messages from them are old messages. Go back, watch the videos, and ascertain the truth in what I'm saying.
And the pre-recorded videos, no boy, you are not satisfied with them.
No, and I'm saying that those are old videos are not, they had delivered, not meant for this conference.
How do you know?
Go and watch President Kufuor Nanado Diano, old video, na other party for nothing. Go and watch it. It's not me alone who is saying all these things. But I think the most important point we are making is that the party is very much aware that there's going to be a contest very soon, in about 5 months' time. We have about 5-6 hopefuls, people who are going to contest that same position, including the former vice president. So, for a fair process, a fair program to happen, you should give similar opportunities to all the hopefuls. And so I'm saying,
in what capacity? Anna, I was say all the hopefuls, yeah, more, in their capacity as what? As it stands now. Particular nomination.
Rainbow, in what capacity were those 5 hopefuls introduced? We have 87 members of parliament. We have 87 members of parliament. Not all of them were introduced. The hopefuls, the 5 hopefuls were recognized. The presence of the 5 hopefuls were recognized. In what capacity were they recognized? Obviously in the capacity as former aspirant and still hopefuls. So in that same capacity, which formed the basis for their recognition and acknowledgement, should also form the same basis for them to be invited to give a message. That's exactly what I'm saying. And you see, let me make this point very clear. Please, we know the state of our party. Your party, sometimes when I look at the current state of the New Patriotic Party, I weep. My brother, we are in a very critical moment. If the New Patriotic Party were a patient, rational, I am telling you today that we will rush NPP straight to Konfanoche, straight to Kolebu, straight to the intensive care unit for a specialist doctor to work on the New Patriotic Party. We should not joke with our current state at all. Go to let's imagine the Ghana map in your mind. Imagine it right now and go up there. About 4 regions, there was 0 parliamentary representations. This is the state of the New Patriotic Party. Upper East, Upper West, OT, Volta region, 0 representation in parliament. Brasfoka, Savannah, Bono, East, Bono region, you go to Western North, we have just one region there.
Okay.
One parliamentary.
Okay.
Yes.
But I'm strong with you. And yes, I'm trying, but also in other aspirant, Omubo Mudinwa. Omubo Mudin acknowledge one financial contribution towards the party and the conference. And we are more Mudin acknowledge one say. These are Nkrophobia, Bribi, contest, and also Mopeso contest. But based on their financial contribution towards the organization of the conference.
On what basis did they make? Yes, I agree with you. It's also a factor. On what basis did such people make such financial contribution to the party? I am aware that there are other party individuals who make a contribution to the organization of the conference. But those people were not mentioned. Honorable Ken donated over 4 million Ghana cedis to the organization of the conference. I agree. And other contestants, hopefuls, also donations. But what I'm saying is that there are other individuals of our party, some contribution. But let's not run away from the fact that these are known hopefuls. And most of them have been contestants before. They have been aspirants before. And so, please, sign your power. Yeah, recorded 38.something% as a party.
And you correct. PEC official results, NPP Dr. Bawumia 41% and yet 38%. And in some party, but I don't expect you to be mentioning 38%.
Which data? Fine. Which data are you relying on?
Electoral Commission of Ghana. Oko yisi even one website now here data omudi egu okra ubehu.
Fine. I don't know when it got updated. Probably they added the last straw, but that's fine. But what I'm saying is that into this humiliating defeat. We just want to call on the national party to ensure, because in any case, my brother. 5,000 people met at Legon, right? And the electoral college is over 200,000. I think 208,000 people. It means the people who came there and were Legon, say conference, from less than 30%, I think 2-point-something% of the electoral college. And they are the people representing the entire party. It is a BB in the name of the larger electoral college. Now, it's only fair that we grant fair opportunities to all the interested parties. We have just 5 months, to go for the presidential primaries. So for me, I think that the party has to up its game when it comes to creating fair opportunities for everybody.
Okay. Armstrong, me that say, me no matie for young fans here. Bibia ni ababa bio. Me that CP. Armstrong is a PRO. Emma ononyam for Kennedy or Hine Agyapong. Kwasi kura. Ke ma hu messages say